What is going on, my lovely collective? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, this is a collective reading, meaning that it does not matter what sign you are, all right? If the title calls to you, if the thumbnail, whatever it is, if you're called to this reading for any reason, then it's for you. There's a message in here for you, okay? So, yes, guys, let's jump into things and let's see what's going on with the collective, all right? Now, guys, today is Tuesday, April 11th when I'm recording this, but this is a timeless reading, all right? Whenever you see this reading is when it's meant for you to see, okay? And just a disclaimer, guys, that I will never, ever reach out to you individually, all right, for a reading, okay? If someone does, it is a scammer. The only way to get a reading is through my website below, all right, below this video. So let's see what is going on with my lovely collective. And hello to everyone who is here live with me. Thank you for being here. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Hello, birthday twin. What up? What up? What up? All right, my lovely collective. What is going down? What's up, Chris? How are you? What's up, everyone? Guys, this is so random, but I went to like this really nice Italian spot by me last week, and I'm such a sucker for soups. If you guys aren't like into soup, like open yourselves to soups. Even if it sounds disgusting, like just try it once. Oh my God. Soups are delicious, guys, because it's like you maintain your weight. You could put anything in it. It's so good, but I had this potato leek soup, and oh my God, it was so good. And I'm going to recreate it tonight, and I'm so excited. I'll post a picture later. But yeah, guys, my social medias are there, so make sure you follow, okay? The soup is where it's at. It's guilt-free. You want 3-4 bowls, go for it. You still losing weight? All right, unless it's some like, heavy potato and like you're putting mad cheese. But y'all feel me. All right, you feel me. All right, so let's see what is going on with the collective. All right, my loves. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you guys are coming into union with someone or something, and there's so much passion behind this, okay? For some, it could be getting into something that would be draining, but I just feel like there's something that you're coming into union with that it's like you just feel really good about it. You feel very passionate about it. What's up, Maddie? And thank you again, Robert, for being here. Krista, you know it's going to be retrograde for the entire Taurus season? I'm like, damn, Mercury retrograde for our entire season. That's going to be a fun one. But if anyone in here is a Taurus, I don't want that to scare you. It's just, set your boundaries. All right? Make smarter decisions. Don't go back to the ex that ruined your life. Simple things. Okay? We have Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay? There's something you come into union with. And because you come into union with this, there's something that you're able to stop doing. And you're so at peace that now you can stop doing it. Okay? This could be something like, let's say you have like this in-between job and you don't like it and you're working towards something else and you're just waiting till you get that something else. This could be you getting that something else and being like, okay, now I can drop that bullshit job. Okay? But there's something that because now you have it, there's something or someone that you don't have to deal with anymore. Okay? You're building on something that is strong, something that lasts, something is working out for you here. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay? You guys are getting, like, this is the new stages of something. You guys just gave birth to this thing. Okay? For some of you, it could be literal birth, but I'm just using that, metaphorically. But for a lot of you, I really feel like this is the beginning stages. So if this is a relationship, it's a brand new one, okay, or one that's relatively new. If this is a new purchase of any kind, like you just signed the lease, you just signed the contract. Like I feel like this is new, and it makes you just go, you know what I'm saying? And guys, if I'm ever doing live readings where I'm taking your questions live, it'll say ask me anything, okay? I do that about like once a month, give or take. But again, guys, you can always get a question on my website below. We have the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands reverse. And guys, like, I'm sorry, it's like you're able to think more clearly. It's kind of like you've been walking through a fog for so long. So it's like you could only see maybe 1 foot in front of you, 3 feet at most in front of you. But now it's like, nah, like you're seeing football fields in front of you. Like it's clear now. Like something just like really just like it's so clutch that it's happening for you. Okay. And guys, I don't do WhatsApp. All right. If someone hits you up on WhatsApp, it is a scammer. Okay. I don't use that unless I'm out of the country and unless you're my family. I will never contact you for reading there. Okay. So 9 of Swords reverse. Again, guys, there's something where it's like you're not worried anymore. Okay. Something just takes away like all the stress. We have the King of Wands reversed, and that came under the Ace of Wands. All right. So we're going to see why these cards are lining up. For some of you, there could, okay, so I see Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I see Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy as well. There's every energy here, honestly, but those are the ones that are popping out the most to me. And again, guys, if you need a reading, use my website below. Thank you. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you're moving away from a really messed up situation and you're going towards something really, really good. For others of you, someone is going to think the new direction that you choose to go forward is a really fucked up one. Okay, so there might be somebody that does not benefit from the different path that you choose to take or the different way that you choose to move. Okay. Queen of Swords, perspective, guys, but you coming out of this, it gives you a much better perspective on life. All right, it gives you a much better perspective on life. Like there's something that it's like you forgot what life could truly be without it. Okay. Guys, this summer, and this goes right in alignment with this reading, I told myself, I'm like, yo, I want to take a 30-day solo trip. Okay, I'm not going to talk about where I am until after I leave it, to stay safe. But it's like I've never been alone before. Not in that way. And I certainly have never taken a vacation before. So it's like I feel this energy in here too. Where it's like you kind of just cut everything out to gain perspective. Okay. But there's something that it's like, collective, who are you without it? And you're about to find out. And my God, when you find out who you are without something, I don't think there's going to be any way of going back. Not to the way you used to live. No. Who can you be when you don't know anyone around you? When you have to depend on the hospitality of strangers? What are you going to learn about yourself? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, you're breaking free from things. Things are just lining up for you. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you're thinking about solo travel trip, whatever, this is your sign. Do it. Okay. And it doesn't have to be another country, guys. Practice going to the movies alone. Practice going out to eat alone. I used to hate that shit until I did it at airports. And I'm like, yo, this is cool as shit. I'm having a steak before I get on the plane. Like, that's cool. Let me get that second margarita real quick, King of Pentacles, guys. This next level you're going towards, it gives you perspective that gets you paid more, that gets you more peace, okay, that gets you more stability. Like, you guys, there's just something you discover here. The Devil card reverse. If there is something toxic that you were part of, whether it's a person, whether it's a habit, like you find yourself able to get out of that, okay? That's crazy, Robert, because I was talking about going to Alaska, but I definitely wouldn't go to Alaska alone, because me versus a bear, y'all ain't gonna get no more readings after that, you know? So Alaska, I definitely want to go with a crew of people for sure. And a lot of locals, a lot of locals. We have the Seven of Swords, okay? And guys, it's beautiful because a lot of what you learn or experience, I feel like you're gonna keep a lot of it to yourself. But for some of you, it's because you wouldn't even have the words to describe it. Okay, you wouldn't have the words to describe it. When I was in 7th grade, I was given a poem that was in Spanish in my Spanish class, and the teacher told me to translate it. And it broke my heart because I'm like, damn, it lost its beauty when you translate it to English. So some of you, whatever you learn, you might keep to yourself because it just can't translate as beautifully as you experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's something, it's like a treasure that it doesn't have to be on Instagram. It doesn't have to be on your phone. All right. It doesn't have to be something that you post for the world. It could be something that only you know it happened. And it's like it changes your life. It changes your perspective. It changes everything about you. All right. Or changes crucial parts of you, parts that help you to grow. All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. And you guys are going to get to a certain place where it's like, once you see a certain way of life, there's no going back. There's no going back to how things was. And that brings us right back here to the King of Wands reversed. For a lot of you in here, you're going to be looked at as the King of Wands reversed. What the hell, collective? You up and left, you up and started a new business, you up and moved, you up and got a new car, you up and moved to Alaska. Who do you think you are? Okay, you don't switched up. Okay, but guys, you needed to. You really, really needed to. Seven of Pentacles. And guys, with that Seven of Pentacles, this was a long time coming. This was a long time coming. You guys have been patient for this. You guys have not forced this. You guys, you got yourself to a position where you know that you can make a next move and it could be a secure one. All right, you're doing something that as you're going into it, you know that you can handle it. You know that you're not biting more than you can chew. If anything, you're biting a little less to make sure you know you don't get no air in your stomach, you don't get no stomach aches, like you're being safe about it. All right, it's like, let's say you were saving for a $3,000 purchase. This is you saying, okay, I want a safety net. I need to make sure there's at least $13,000 in my bank before doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing something with a safety net. Like spirit is definitely protecting you towards throughout this, rather. All right, and guys, by getting this perspective, you dodge a lot of future bullets. You dodge a lot of future bullets. So guys, this is going to be like crucial. This is going to be like an imperative change to your life. Okay? There's like one of those like shows or movies where you're able to look like 40 years in the future and there's like some girl or guy that you didn't say hi to, and because you didn't say hi to them now, in 40 years they become a dictator that kills off half the world. Okay? This is you being like, oh shit, let me just say hi. All right, this is you avoiding the disaster. This is you getting that knowledge of, oh shit, I can stop World War VII. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are getting like imperative knowledge for your life, for yourself. Like this next move is so you. This next move helps you grow so much. I feel like you guys are just more responsible with this, you know? Like this isn't something that you want to fumble. And guys, look, we have the Page of Wands reverse, Higher Self, and King of Swords reverse. What this is saying is that you don't let anything come close to you that can fuck with your spirit. All right? That can fuck with your balance, that can mess with your happiness. Like, guys, this is truly a time, like, I don't want you guys going out and treating anyone like shit, but guys, do me a favor and put yourself first. All right? Parents in this room, do me a favor, find a babysitter. Even if it's for 3-4 days. Like, guys, put yourself first. All right? Put yourself first, especially if you're head of the household. If the head of the household ain't happy, it's going to be a mess. All right? I told my parents, I'm like, my son gets out of school June 24th. I will be there June 25th in Florida to drop him off. And then I'm out for a month. Bye. Lisette, don't you feel guilty? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mama needs this. Mama needs this. We out, guys. And this is not on some like ghetto, we outside shit. Like, nah, like we growing out here. We making extra commas out here. All right? We're healing out here. We're meeting people who are going to change our lives out here. We're not settling. And that's why you guys attain that Wheel of Fortune. Because you choose to put yourself there. Okay? There's a lot that you've lost faith in up to this point in life. There's just like so many disappointments that you've endured up to this point in your life. And now it's like you're doing you in the most you way possible. And you're listening to that little voice in your spirit saying, go, do it. Take that leap. And that, guys, is where you find yourself, where you find love, where you find your purpose. Guys, with the Lover's card, this it could be like a lover that you find, but you find you find a sense of living, you find you just find a life that you love. You expose yourself in a way that you find what you need. You find what you love. You find what suits you. Okay? Queen of Wands, you're living with passion. And guys, you coming off as the Queen of Wands, like this is you guys walking into a room and people are naturally just curious about you. They want to talk to you. They want to know what you're about. They want to collab with you. They want your Instagram. There's no way this could be the last interaction I ever have with you. I need a way to stay in touch. I need a way to reach out. I need a way to be around this energy, to be around this money, to be around this stability, to be around this confidence. All right? Y'all go on with your Eat, Pray, Love trips. Go for it. All right? Go for it. Ace of Pentacles, guys, this is setting you up for the long term. I don't know if some of you know who, or if any of you know who Lisa Nichols is. You should. She's an amazing motivational speaker. And she has, I believe it's this one, but like she's just someone, you should just study her in general because she's fascinating. But she has this one YouTube video that is called, I think it's along the lines of how to be a world-class speaker. So it's like an hour and some change, and she, in the most profound way I've ever seen personally, walks you through being able to speak on a stage in front of hundreds, thousands of people. And there's something that she said that is stuck with me. And she said, I looked at my bank account one day and my son needed diapers and I had like $13 in the bank, but you needed a minimum of 20 to get out. So I couldn't get him diapers because I couldn't get access to that $13. And she said the moment that all that happened, the moment that went down, I told myself I would never be in this position again. She's a millionaire now. Okay? She's a millionaire now. All right? She has good love now. Her son goes, he does what he loves. He's like a chef or something now. And guys, whatever that is, that's your moment looking at the ATM or looking at whatever the metaphorical ATM is for you and saying, nah, this shit is never going to happen again. We're not going back to this ever again. Okay. Chris, yeah, James got it right. But yeah, guys, I have her book. Like, she's an incredible, powerful Black woman. And she just has a fascinating story. You know, she was young, she was pregnant, father was in jail, and she's a millionaire now. I like, respect. That's just not easy. Respect. Like, I can't wait to meet her. I know I will one day. And guys, this is happening now. This is happening right now. All right, you're starting this transition already, guys. Like, do what y'all got to do to get ready for this. Pack your bags, book what you got to book, sign what you got to sign, go where you need to go. All right, High Priestess reverse. Deep down inside, you know this is overdue. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. All right, let me just show you some cards. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the present moment. We got higher self here. We got the King of Pentacles. That's money. I'm going to bring that up. Like, guys, whatever this is, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be people that think you're so crazy for this. Guys, this is not a time for anyone else's opinion. Do me a favor, and before you take somebody's advice, all right, and you don't have to tell them this, but look them dead in the eyes. If you had to trade lives with them right now, are you satisfied with that life? If you had to live it exactly the way they live it, you can't tweak nothing. If your answer is no, then please don't let that person or those people like affect you from making a decision that's going to be good for you. Okay? We can't do that anymore. I used to feel so shitty, people telling me, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And their life is miserable. I'm not doing that anymore. All right? I'm not shopping with other people's wallets. I'm not working with the faith other people have in my own dreams. You know, it's not a thing no more. But yeah, guys, you're going to be looked at as reckless for getting your justice, because this is your justice. This is Spirit saying, I saw that shit that happened to you. This is for you now. All right? This is for everything that you just endured. This is for you now. You deserve this now, especially since you got out of that. All right? And guys, you're going to have to do it alone, many of you. Or you're going to have to really hone in. Guys, even if you have 10 people that you live with, whatever you're doing, this is a you thing. All right? So, like, let's say you live with 10 people and you got to write a book. You're writing the book, not those 10 people. You are. Okay? So, guys, this is something like, and I'm telling you guys, and I know a lot of you in here know that, but guys, when you get to the point in life where, like, not getting a good morning text doesn't affect you, or not getting baby I love you good night, or not getting hey what's up let's go to this party, guys, once you don't give a fuck about those things, you are so dangerously untouchable. Okay? If I don't need your good morning tomorrow, if I don't need your good night tonight, like that's such a freeing feeling of not having that codependency. Okay? So there's something that it's just like you're realizing like, yo, I don't need this right now. And if you're in a place where it's like you still feel a need for it, like slowly try to back yourself out of that. All right? Try to get yourself to a place where you don't feel dependent on this. Okay? All right, guys. So let's talk some shit. Let's use this deck first. I'm getting called to it. Let's move this. But yeah, guys, if this is resonating for you so far, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And again, guys, you can get a reading through the link in the description below. And you could donate through any of those links as well as my Amazon wish list. Okay. Guys, you're safe. You're protected. It's your time. Spirit's not going to let you fumble this. But guys, also keep in mind, all right? Just like when they say you pray, like, yeah, have faith in your prayer, but also get up and do the work too. Don't just pray. Get up and bring it to you, okay? Yeah, and 111, as I see abundance, guys, this is a whole new start. Education, what did I say? You were going to be learning things that changed the game. It changes everything about your life, the way you live. Message of freedom. All right, you guys free yourself from something. You free yourself from the perils that you were involved in before. All right, we have anger and we have repression. Okay. I want to read on this repression card, and we have love. All right, let's pull this bad boy out. So repression is number 22, and we have the number 1 here, guys, which is the first. Number 1, and it was 111 when I pulled that. Okay. Repression. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, so in regards to your soul, it says part of you is repressing something important, which is affecting the progress of a relationship or project. You may be feeling internal impulses to stop thinking and doubting. That is me, and this is like your soul talking to you. That is me inviting you to turn outwards. You may be feeling withdrawn, which is perhaps not right for you. So I'm guiding you with wishes and ideas. When you feel like going out, meeting new people, talking, going to new places, traveling, or even moving, that is me guiding you. Book the trip. Sign the lease. Sign the contract. Say yes to the invitation that you might not have said yes to before. Guys, if you've been more to yourself lately, like you're going to see it coming up, you're putting yourself out there more. There's something that you're doing on your own, so I don't want to confuse you guys, because I did say there's something you're doing on your own, yes. But you're doing that on your own, but it's putting you out there more. Okay? You need to release all that is blocked inside you, let go of particular objects to free yourself from the past. You need new reading material to connect to a new frame of reference. It's been repressed for so long, but you have all the strength and wisdom to face it. Remember, you are not alone. I am with you. Listen to me and leave your comfort zone. Be spontaneous and follow me. I am showing you the way to freedom. Message from your spirit guides. The next 15 days are important. Their energy is one of novelty, your spirit guides, okay? An opportunity, event, encounter, or outer sign will present itself to you within the next 15 days. Guys, the next 15 days of you watching this, it doesn't matter when you're watching this, all right? Next 15 days of you watching this. We invite you to say yes without necessarily thinking about it, without asking your logical mind if it's a good idea. It won't be what you visualized at all. It will be completely different, but related to your needs and freedom. Guys, the word freedom keeps coming out in hallelujah. Freedom, freedom, freedom. All right? Trust in your soul and trust in us. A crossroads is coming to you. Something important and fulfilling. Okay, we invite you to work on your third eye chakra using your choice of method to look upon all that will unfold in your outer life with confidence and compassion. You might feel a kind of fear. This will be a warning because you'll be leaving your comfort zone completely. In the beginning, you might not understand this beautiful gift from life, but by saying yes, everything will take on a new meaning. So within the next 15 days, say yes. All right. And the last one, it says the entity. So like that would be like God, that would be spirit, that would be Allah. That's, what you pray to. All right. And it says, I repressed many things which have weighed heavily on me. I could feel this repression because I always felt tired. Everything seemed difficult and complicated, and I used to push things back to the next day. My daily life had become punctuated by an inner uneasiness. Now I have freed myself from this, and I am a happy and lighthearted soul. Don't repress things. Don't repress what is important to you or what grieves you. A comfort zone is only an illusion. If I could start everything over exactly the same, I would take more risks. I used to think we received medals thanks to the security we created. That is not so. Remember this word, medal. It will take on a new meaning soon. It will be a sign of my presence by your side. Repressing who we are and what we think and what we want to do isn't beneficial for the evolution of our souls. Repression disconnects me from others, maybe even from you. You are a gift, a wonder, so go and conquer your beauty. Guys, and finding yourself again and putting yourself out there again and leaving your rooms again. And for some of you, yeah, you've been out, but for some of y'all, you need to get the fuck up out of your rooms. All right? You find God. You get closer to spirit. Do that thing that initially makes you uncomfortable. Do it. All right? Do it. Let's pull some cards to support this. But guys, like love, reunion. So some of you, you could be coming into union with a soulmate. You can be coming into union with your life purpose. Okay? We have the Lovers card, guys. The Three of Swords reverse. So guys, this came up before on what's coming in the Lovers. So that could be love. That could be something that's close to your heart, something that's close to your soul. But guys, this brings you healing. This brings you away from the thought of, spirit, why me, to spirit, thank you. Now I see why it had to happen that way. All right, guys, take that leap. Get your passport. Make that move. Do what y'all got to do. Okay? Seven of Pentacles reverse. Do not waste another second. Guys, some of you, if you got it right now, go book that trip when you're done with this reading. All right? Five of Pentacles. There's something that might cost you a bit here because I do see the Five of Pentacles, or some of you could be in a place where you feel like you lost everything. Okay? Spirit says you finally get balance because of a purchase that you made, or you get balance from feeling lack. All right? So you're not feeling that lack anymore. You know that there's something in your life that's a mistake. All right, so stay away from that. And guys, you can escape in so many ways. Like, learn a new hobby, skill, learn a new language. Take a cooking class for a culture you don't know much about. Like, expand your mind. Okay? So who's down to talk some shit? We'll do that real quick because this was a very high vibrational reading. It's certainly showing the breaking of a cycle that needed to be broken. Okay. Well, guys, you're ready for this now. It's time to do this now. And some of you, maybe you don't do it like tomorrow, but tomorrow you could decide, all right, let me sign up for this. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to at least make the decision to do something soon. Okay. All right, so we have triggers. Lockdown on the table. There's something that could compromise all of this, guys. Something that can get in the way. And for a lot of you, that might trigger you. Okay? I don't know if it's just my Taurus that's about to speak right now, but like, when I feel blocked from going somewhere, like the inside of like my blood boils. And it could be like the simplest thing. Like I could like, when you guys feel like you have to go to the bathroom and you have like that urgency and like, I don't know, like imagine getting up and someone's like, hey, what's up? And they try to give you a hug. It's like, oh my God, don't touch me. I gotta go. So it's like, I get triggered when anything holds me back, even if it's like the smallest thing. But here, guys, like there's something that your spirit is so ready to do. And I feel like you're gonna get some sort of offer like, no, don't do that. Just work for the family business this summer, or go stay at your Aunt Lucy's house that you've been staying at every summer for the past 15 years. And you're just like, no, like you guys know something will hold you back. So it's like you have something so exciting on the table, and I feel like you're gonna get triggered that you're gonna get offered something that would literally get in the way of what it is that you want. Okay. And guys, you have to like use your discernment. Okay. Because guys, when we ask people for advice and things like that, like you gotta understand this is coming from their fears, their mindset. Okay. If you ask about an investment to someone who's poor as shit and has $5 in the bank versus somebody that just made 5 million last week, you're gonna get different answers on that investment. I'm sorry. All right. So before you take the advice from anyone around you, remind yourself who you're taking advice from. Has their decisions led them to a place where you would like to be? Then you got to take a different way. Okay. Like I always look at what a person has, and not even materialistically, just like their heart, their spirit. Like if you come from a happy family, your bills are paid, everyone's getting along, everyone's nourishing one another. Yeah, I'm gonna want to sit down and talk to you. If I just saw you throw a plate at your baby dad's and it is smashed, 2 feet away from your infant, and you guys are 4 months back, you're 4 months behind on rent, I might be less likely to take advice from you. Like no beef, but obviously I want the advice that's gonna elevate me. All right. And someone's like, why the fuck are you not taking my advice? Oh, you think you're too good for me? And it's like, no, I want the $5 million outlook, not the $5 outlook. You know what I'm saying? We have come together. Right? Yeah. This is gonna put someone in a place of desperation because they're like, wait, no. Before you do that, let's just talk real quick, or let's just do this real quick. And it's like somebody might see this as you retaliating, but it's not. You're not. You're just growing. It has nothing to do with anything or anyone else. It's just this is overdue, guys. But someone's crushed by that, and they're also crushed that like someone could be crushed that they even trigger you. They can be crushed that you feel like held back by them. They could feel like, my God, this is so drastic. Like the decisions you're making are so drastic. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean that it's drastic. Okay? This is like the example I used in one of the readings I did not too long ago for the collective. All right? It's like you and somebody else, you're riding to the train station, you're both packed for the trip, and then you get there and you guys are supposed to both be at first class, right? But then you pull out your ticket and they're like, oh, well, I never actually bought my ticket. Wait, so you packed, what did you think was going to happen when we got to the train? So should you have to miss this train ride because someone came unprepared? Nah, bitch, you got the ticket. Be out. I say that with love. All right? I say that with love. Be out. Get on the train. All right? You're ready. It doesn't matter where anybody else is at, guys. We all grow at different levels. There's people I'm the same age as that did things 10 years ago that I'm about to do for the first time now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has nothing to do with that. It's just when it's your time to experience or do something, it's your time. Get on the train. Do not let that ticket go to waste, even if you have to go alone. All right? And someone, they're gonna feel this loss. And again, it's not retaliation. It's just like, you would think that if we're packed and we're going to the train that you'd have a ticket. Like, you thought that was the first thing they would have done, right? Do you guys book the trip or do you pack for it first? We all booking it first, right? Right? That makes sense, right? We spend money on the plane ticket before we spend money on the bikini, right? Right. Like, right. That's not your fault that someone did it backwards. All right, and now they have the anxiety. It's like you were worried so much about flexing on the trip and like you didn't think about actually paying for the trip. So now you got the outfits and you don't got a ticket to display the outfits. Like, come on. And you're being met with silence because they know that there's nothing that could be said here. You were prepared. Like, you were prepared. It's that simple. All right, so now someone's going through a lot of ups and downs while you're like finding this new chapter of happiness. But again, guys, that's not your fault. Okay, guys, like anybody who's in my life right now, any friends, okay, anyone that I've loved, like, oh my God, I have so much love for them, but respectfully, me first, me now, respectfully, okay? And if there's anyone that doesn't understand why it is so imperative for us all to be doing this right now, then they don't belong, they don't deserve having a spot in our lives. If you can't see my desperate need to lose myself just to find myself again, if you don't see why that can be so important and crucial, then I don't know. Because, you know, it's getting to the point, and a lot of us are too old to be having to explain ourselves. Find someone that speaks your language. Guys, you see how I'm so obsessed with Japan here? I started a class with, he lives in the UK, all right? So he teaches like a group of us every week on Zoom. And as an adult, it's like hard to make friends, you know? And I was talking to one of the girls after the class last week, and we were talking about like different like Japanese movies and stuff. And like, guys, like we're so similar. It was scary. She was like, yo, I've lived in Dominican Republic before. I'm like, you've lived in my country before? Really? She's like, yeah, I'm moving to Japan. I'm like, really? And it's just like, I saw myself like outside of me, and I'm just like, yo, like, it's still so, it was so motivating because it reminded me that like your people are out there, even if you haven't met them yet. The love of your life is out there, even if you haven't met them yet. Your dream, everything you've ever wanted to accomplish is out there, even if you haven't tapped into it yet. You have a tribe of people that you have not met yet, guys. Do not settle for the life you have now if you're not completely happy, if you're not growing, if you're not fulfilled, if you're not satisfied. If you want more, go get it. But you're going to have to leave your house to do it. You can't do it at home. I mean, you can to a certain extent, but like to mingle with other souls, we got to be around other souls, guys. All right? I want y'all to be insatiable right now. I want you guys to be the fool right now. Usually this card has a negative connotation, but in this reading, it does not. All right? This is you saying, oh, look at that place over there. I heard a story that this happened over there. Oh my God, let's go see it. And once we see it, we learned about this. Oh my God, tell me more about that. Like, guys, I want you to have this insatiable thirst for more, for knowledge. Okay? Not so much for people, because look at what came out under. Single. All right? For a lot of you, I don't think this is something where it's like, yeah, fuck everyone you see in the next 40 hours. No. No, 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 no. Do what you have to do to hone in with yourself. Like, I want you guys to tap into your inner child. Guys, if you love Kerry Washington and you haven't seen it already, watch Unprisoned. I believe it's on Hulu, okay, or on Prime. I think it's on Hulu though. But guys, there's scenes where she's talking to her younger child, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's just like anytime I think about speaking to my inner child, you know, I get teary-eyed. But it's just like, I want you guys right now to pull out your inner child and talk to them. What do they need? What have you been depriving them of? What are they curious about? Guys, if you need to take a fucking trip to Disneyland this summer and you're, 50 above, I don't give a fuck. Do it. Go. This is a time where we tend to our inner child. Whatever she or he wants, whatever she or he needs. Because right now you're prepared to give it to them. With what it is you're doing, you have the money that you need to do it, or you have the brains that you need to do it. All right? You have what you need to give that child what it needs. And nobody knows that inner child better than you. Okay? Momo, see, I'm saying. And guys, look, you're going to be unrecognizable when you come back. All right? Or when you get back to like, because again, guys, I see some sort of like, you guys are detaching to like reattach when it comes to something. Okay? People are going to think you're lost because of how different you come back. And it's like, nah, again, sometimes you really just have to lose yourself to find yourself. Okay? We have unconditional. And I feel like a lot of you are going to get to a place where you find this unconditional love for yourself. And you also come across other people and other situations that show you that unconditional shit too. The love that you're able to provide, guys, it exists. All right? If you are a gentle lover and you prefer gentle love, it's there for you. Okay? If you're a lover that wants some more intense love, that exists. Okay, so don't settle for the things in your life if it doesn't, if it's not resonating with your spirit. Because that thing you fantasize about, that thing you imagine so much in your head, you think God is cruel enough to put that thought in your head and not have it exist? Like, guys, it exists. And it might come in a different form than what you thought. Okay, but it exists. All right, so I want y'all to claim it. Find that soul friend. Find that soul lover. Find that soul tribe. All right. Find that soul place on this planet. All right. Guys, with this soulmate card, I feel like you become your own soulmate in a sense, but I also feel like you guys form a very, very strong connection with something or with someone. There are so many, love. Some of you are just straight up going towards love. All right. Some of you are going to find like the love of your life type shit. All right. But if it's not the love of your life, it's the catalyst that gets you into the life where you find the love of your life type stuff. Okay. But you guys are finding something where it's like you just love your life from this point on. Okay. Because guys, like you guys are going to have moments where you're like, oh, I miss this person, or oh, I miss this thing. Just go back into your phone and scroll and remind yourself of what went down so that you can get yourself out of that daze. All right. Before you start crying over missing somebody, remember what they did to you. All right. Remember what they did first. And do you still want that? Do you still want that? Okay. Because guess what? It's still going to want you. And it's going to be looking for you. This is like hiring a private investigator sort of energy. Because something or someone in life wants you to settle. Collective, what's wrong with you? This should be enough. This should be good. Why do you want more? Why can't you just be happy with this? Why would anybody in our lives feel comfortable enough to have us just conform? I don't know what's more alarming. Okay? The fact that someone may want you to conform, or the fact that they feel the entitlement and right to tell you to conform. I don't know which is worse. If you want more, go for more. All right? All these billionaires out here, guys, they're real people. Guess what? They get sick like you. They take shits like you. All right? They have to pee like you. They have to eat like you. They sleep like you. They fight like you. They cry like you. They feel like you. So why can't you have that? Why? I guarantee you there's people all over the world that you have something that they're willing to look at. You guys all in here have something that you want to put out in this world, and that's what you're searching for, and I feel like that's what you're finding. Guys, I feel like this reading is so much more than love, although it could bring the most intense love of your life towards you, but it's so much more than that. This is like day one. Like, this is like your mother giving birth to you now. This is like you taking a breath for the first time. You've been in the placenta, like you've been in your mother's stomach this whole time. You didn't even know. All right. You were hooked up like the Matrix. And now you're like, oh shit, the life just gave birth to me. Welcome to this world. Now go explore it. They're not going to find you in the place that you left them. Guys, make it happen. Make it happen. All right? Make it happen. We have TikTok here. Time is running out. Focus. Okay? I feel like there's like this time gap that's closing. Okay? There could be something put on the table where it's like, you know how these other cards were talking about 15 days? Like, guys, I don't want you to sleep on this. I don't. All right? I don't want you to be like, oh, okay, thank you for, making me this offer. I'll call you within a month or so. No. Why are you going to let that shit go? It's being offered to you. Take it. If you're ready for it, just take it. Especially if you guys have been in a place where you're like, you haven't been sure of what to do. Take this shit. Stop dilly-dallying. Stop saying, what if there's something better? Like, take this. All right? Take it. All right? For some of you, this could drastically affect family, children, okay? But guys, as a mother, I think that my son has a better life for him if I'm focused as opposed to me being on roller coasters all day. I don't know about y'all. Okay? A focused parent is going to be a more influential parent. They're going to be a more effective parent. All right? So whatever this is, just focus, because that's how you and everyone around you benefits the most from it. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to sit here and think about what to call this reading. It was such a powerful one, and it's such a needed breakthrough for so many of us. All right. I'm going to go try make this potato leek soup, which should be fairly easy. All right. I went to culinary school. I did a full 9, so let's see. All right. I love you guys so much, and until next time, take care.